I want to show you an example of some of the frustration that we go through here in my shop, trying to create a tool solution for you, the customer, who is dealing with a problem on their older Mercedes-Benz. It isn't as easy as it looks, and one of the reasons is the lack of quality control worldwide. I'm sorry, you've heard me harp on this before, but this is a diesel engine pre-chamber, if you're not familiar with this. And the fuel injector goes in down through and tightens at this end. This sits in the cylinder head, and the glow plug goes through the side of the cylinder head and it heats the pre-chamber, so when you go to start the engine, the fuel will ignite. Well, as these engines age, we're finding more and more problems with these pre-chambers. The tips can get burned and wear out, and when they do, they won't spray the right amount of fuel into the cylinder, and you'll have rough running, poor fuel economy, and so on. There's also a ball down in here that spreads the fuel spray, and this ball we're finding comes loose. So if you're having problems with your diesel engine and you've tried everything and you don't know why you can't get it to run right, you might want to take a closer look at the pre-chamber. Well, to do anything with this, you have to pull the pre-chamber out of the cylinder head. That means you have to pull out the glow plug. That's very important. You're going to shear the glow plug. There's a collar nut that goes on here. You pull the collar nut out. Then you have to use a slide hammer. Here's a slide hammer. And of course you put it in. Let me show you this real briefly if you're not familiar with this. And you put that end into the cylinder head, and then you have to use a wrapping motion to get this out. And sometimes these are really stuck in the head. I've had a few where you need to actually warm the head up with a propane map torch and get the head hot, and that will allow you to get this pre-chamber out with less force. So we wanted to provide an inexpensive way to do this, and of course you need to start out with an inexpensive slide hammer. You can't buy a $100 slide hammer and expect to sell it to someone who's going to maybe use it one or two times working on his diesel engine. Well, we started out getting this particular slide hammer. Over the last 5 years, the quality is actually gone down. About a year ago, we started hearing reports of the slide hammers failing, and we go, oh no, what a frustration. Let me show you why they're failing. Look at this. Can you believe this machining? Look at this right here. Look at the looseness of the threads right there. See that? So you start banging on that, you can imagine what's going to happen. Those threads are going to pull right through. And then come up here on this end. Look at this nut here. You know, that spins around. You try to lock it down on the handle, and you go and bang it into that, and that ended up stripping. Look, I jammed it. I jammed that nut with just a couple of bangs there. I can't even turn it. So you start banging away, trying to pull the pre-chambers out, and either this end was stripping off or that end was stripping off. And as soon as we heard this, we go, oh, you got to be kidding me. You know, what are we going to do? Well, once again, I could go buy a $100, $120 slide hammer, but I don't think anybody's going to buy it by the time we have to modify it. So here's what we are doing now. We're getting a high tensile strength bolt along with this cap nut. Look at the tight fit on that. There's no slop in that. And then we're having to take the shaft, cut that off. We're having to weld this on here so that you end up with a thread and a nut that's very tight. And then what we're doing on the other end is we're welding this end on so people can't mess with it and it can't jam. So now you can really bang that hard and you can really pull on this. You see there's no slop now in these threads. So you're not going to have this end strip out and you're not going to have that end strip out. So you can see why every day here at Mercedessource, we have a lot of fun around here because of the lack of quality control worldwide.